Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru. As I've been saying to people for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, the wind will always change. And that's both in negative to positive and positive to negative. Whatever is going on right now will not always be the case. It never is. The wind will always change. So I want to talk about the wind changing. And are you ready to be already running, to start running, or to be slow out of the gate? But before I do that, make sure you come and join us in our Million Dollar Referral Network Facebook group. It's our free Facebook group. Just search Million Dollar Referral Network on Facebook and you'll find us. Great trainings in there on how to generate more referrals, use your networks and create partnerships to be able to add 5 to 10 qualified warm referrals every single week into your business. So the wind always changes. Let's look at this. So whatever is going on right now, it won't always be like that. And rather than planning for now, you've got to constantly be planning for when the wind does change. So when times are great, you should be planning for when times become hard. When times are hard, you should be planning for not only getting through the immediate, but for when times become good again. So I'm talking right now to our guys in Partnership Club. Yeah, sure, we've had to pivot a little bit. We've had to maybe add a couple of different things. You've had to do some things that you wouldn't normally do with your clients. But that's the immediate. When the wind changes, how are you already running? How are you just picking up as if nothing took place? Because you've got to be planning for that too. Otherwise, you're constantly just changing with the times and you're being reactive. And there's nothing worse than being reactive. It's really hard to be able to grow if you're being reactive. It's really hard to be able to prepare and systemize and to be able to have things in place if you're constantly just reacting to what's going on in front of you. So let me ask you, what are you doing to make sure you are already running when the wind changes? So let's just go. The wind's going to change in 8 weeks' time. What are you doing? What are you putting in place right now? How are you already going to have clients lined up, prospects ready to go? What are you doing if your business isn't online and it's a brick and mortar business? Do you already have appointments scheduled in? See, I would be picking a date and start scheduling in people. Now, if that date doesn't come through, oh well, you reschedule them. Hey, it's not a big deal. But the thing is that if you're not planning to hit the ground running, then you're planning to walk out slowly. And I reckon that's going to be more painful than what you're probably going through right now. There's a great, I think here's a great analogy. And I'm really big in sports. And there's probably only one sport right now, NRL here in Australia, who have gone. May 28th, competition starts again. Most other sports, they're going, yeah, we will, but we don't really know when and where. And now, they're copping a lot of flack for saying, here's the date we're going to start again. And there's a lot of other people who absolutely love that. See, worst case, if they get to May 5th or 10th, and then they realize that they can't, oh well, they just push it back. Does the world end? No. Is it really that big a deal? No. Will some people be unhappy? Yeah, but people are always unhappy all the time, so just deal with it. But at least they're trying to hit the ground already running. Not hit the ground running, hit the ground already running. They're flying. And that's the difference. So what can you do to go, hey, this is when we're running? And worst case, it doesn't happen. Oh well. Now, if your business is still open, well, you should still be running. I had an interesting conversation just the other day to someone who said, well, I don't feel like I should be selling in these times. What, do you not feel like you should have a business? Because if you don't, then you won't have a business. Are there people right now who have the pain point that you solve? And if the answer to that is yes, then you most definitely should be selling. Because whether you've got COVID-19 taking place or something else taking place or nothing taking place, there are people who can afford what you do. There are people who can't. There are people who will. There are people who won't. That is the case every single time, no matter what is going on in the world. So let me come back to you. Are you running? Are you about to start running? Are you going to be slow out of the gates? Those decisions are up to you. I know which one I'd be taking, and I know which ones we're making our clients take. They don't get a choice. They're running. Well, you could do the same thing. Up to you. Hey, if you're not part of our Million Dollar Referral Network Facebook group, just search Million Dollar Referral Network on Facebook. Come hang out with me there. Every day we're educating, we're having a bit of fun, and we're creating some great opportunities with people amongst our network. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.